Stevie from Watauga Prattville Public Library here with another All Booked Up edition. Today I'm going to be talking about a nonfiction work. The title is The Freedom Writer's Diary by Erin Gruwell. Erin Gruwell is the author. She also is the person who lived this story. So the story starts in 1994. Erin is a teacher. She teaches in California. She teaches in a really low income area with lots of gangs and violence, and the children that she teaches are at risk for becoming just part of what they know as their society, gangs, living on the streets, that type of thing. There's really no one there in their school that builds them up or encourages them to continue education or to make their lives better until they meet Erin Gruwell. So Erin takes these students and she begins teaching them and sharing with them. They read the Diary of Anne Frank. They also read some works by a young lady named Zlata, I believe, from Bosnia. And during the 90s, Bosnia was a really war zone, and this Zlata girl was sharing her life. Seemed to be very parallel to the life of the students that Erin was teaching. So as this story continues on, Erin begins to write to Zlata and the students begin to write to her. She really has such a great impact on these students that she's able to get Zlata from Bosnia to come and speak to them, as well as Anne Frank's father's secretary, who was still living at the time. So she had these people who had survived this horrible periods of time with the Holocaust as well as the events in Bosnia, and then she has the survivors come in and speak to her students to just continue to encourage her students that they can get through their environment and that they can make their lives better. And if they continue doing education and go to college, they really could have better futures. I will say the most intriguing part of this book are the actual diary entries themselves. The students are so powerful in how they speak, and you can just really see their hearts and how they're changing, and their mindsets are changing, and how their teacher just truly impacted their thoughts and what their expectations were of themselves as well as their peers. You hear them, and it kind of breaks your heart to know that these kids were having to go through horrible environments, and just seeing how they survived within their homes and their school, and how one teacher really impacted them. It's really amazing. So the story is written a nonfiction work. It's written in diary form. Each child has entries. You don't know which students are writing the entries, but I'll say that was a little bit hard for me to read, even though I knew the big picture and I had done some research as to who this Erin Gruwell lady was. If you love nonfiction, it's definitely something you'd like to read, even if you're not a teacher. It's wonderful to see how you can impact the life of someone or student just by, speaking life into them and giving them hope for their future. We do have quite a few copies of The Freedom's Diary on our shelves if you'd like to come by and check that out. Just an inspirational work if you're interested, and definitely worth the read. We have similar titles as well. Teach Like Your Hair is on Fire. We'd love to have you come by and check those out. Thank you.